Welcome to another episode of the Coach's Box, everyone. As we start, we'll do our little disclaimer. We do swear a little bit, may have some coarse language here and there. We may say some things that offend. If you are offended, don't listen. Evening, Simon. How are you?
Waiting from you peanut.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long drive. Just arrived in Brisbane.
On my heart, please.
Just got in our building. And, of course, the time difference
Just save your bullshit and get on with it.
has thrown us. Righto. Well, let's get into the review straight away. Round two, review Carlton Hawthorn. Big one from the night, Simon. 19 players versus 18 for about 7 seconds.
Still not good enough, though. That should be, now it's just brushed under the carpet. It's not good enough.
Yeah, Carlton jumping up and down saying,
Well,
they
it doesn't
cost
matter
us
if it's
the
Carlton
game.
or any team. It's not how it works. Either you dress it there or you lose the points, one or the other.
But what
Or
I
someone
liked
gets
was,
fined because it just can't happen. It's bullshit.
the AFL is saying that Hawthorn's been warned, but I'm pretty sure that Hawthorn have their own, the AFL have their own monitor for the
They
interchange.
do. They do.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, not good enough. That's just, look, it's now just showing the belief of the umpires now. We all know they're fucking useless, and you can tell by Friday night's game last week how the umpiring was one-sided, then also one side the other side. It was ridiculous. It's just not
yeah,
good
that's
enough.
right.
And people aren't watching because they're getting frustrated with the frigging thing.
Yeah, it needs to be fair, but it can't have, like you said, the first half going one way and the second half going the other way. It doesn't work like
We'll get to that in a minute, but yeah, this first game with 19 field players on it. Now what will happen is now a team this week will do 19 and they'll get pinged for it.
Oh,
I'll
definitely.
get
It'll
done.
be
And that's
an
not good. That
overreaction.
is not good enough. That's just fucking unacceptable. It's wrong.
Yeah, no, and Carlton should be pissed off.
Yep, and they should be going the AFL for this and going them fucking hard for it.
Yeah, would it have cost them the game? Well, who fucking knows now?
Probably not. But the problem is, it's 18 for a reason. It's not
Yeah,
19.
that's right. That's
It
right.
doesn't
And
matter. They've been
this
doing
doesn't
that.
happen very often.
Well, they do it. They've done it in the 90s and the 2000s. They get double fundamental penalty. And
Yeah,
it causes a goal.
yeah,
That's what it was going to be. Carlton would have got a goal, and there might have been 16 points. Who knows? The momentum could have changed. Who knows? I'm not saying it's going to
yeah.
win, but
Look,
it's still
let's
not good
be
enough.
let's get to brass tacks here. If Carlton really wanted to win the game, they would have got Patrick Cripps to do a bit more. You know, he only had 29 touches and 11 clearances.
Well, that's another thing too. Like he can't be playing the ruck. This guy,
No, dumb idea.
the Coney's good. Just doesn't get around the ground enough.
Yeah, he needs to take more marks, I reckon.
He
He
doesn't
took 3 marks.
doesn't get around the ground enough.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He gets around the ground to do his ruck, but that's it. Not to set up play in that.
Yeah. Needs to be
think
that link player.
Walsh is overrated. Everyone will say how good he is. I think he turns the ball over more than he's fucking done anything with it.
Look, we've discussed guys like Tom Mitchell. 50 possessions. When you do, 7 good things with those possessions, does it mean that you've had a great game? I think no. And I think Walsh is in that same kind of league. A lot of possessions, but butchers it. Got cleavers for feet.
I think Walsh is a lot better than that fuckwit Mitchell. He just kicked it to himself, that dickhead, and he should never won a Brownlow as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to argue with that. But look,
anyway,
if Walsh tidies up his possessions, he's going to be a very, very good player. But he needs to do that now.
I wouldn't say he's just overrated how good he is. He does a lot of. He can do a lot more with it. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, definitely. That would bring him up to that A grade player. People will argue that he's
Zach Williams
should be an A grade.
Zach Williams is useless. They're playing him fucking too much money for what he is.
Yeah.
But they got a lot of problems. Carlton at the moment.
Well, Motlop and Silvani, 1 goal, 3.
Usually. Silvani's just come back from a knee injury, so he's going to take a bit of time to get right. So it's sort of, yeah.
They need to find a spot for him, though. They can't put him here, there, and everywhere.
They've done that with his whole career.
Yeah, and then that's the problem. He has suffered his whole career. They've got to pull their head out of their ass and say, hey, he's not Steven Silvani. He's Jack Silvani. And let him play his own game. Yeah. That's the thing, yeah. But I'll tell you what, John Newcomb, 3 votes. Great game. 32 touches, 11 tackles, 9 clearances. Yeah, absolutely brilliant game. And sorry, Hawthorn, we haven't talked about you guys enough. Even though you did win the game by 20 points, we're going to move on.
Dogs and pies.
Dogs and pies.
Free kick count was ridiculous.
33-14 kicks to Collingwood. Now, the Dogs had a lot of the rub of the green early.
Very first, probably 10 free kicks went to them. They got a lot of goals. They got a few goals out of that. Now it turned.
Yeah. And then I think the Dogs have said, hey, umpires, you're not coming to our party for our 100th. And they've gone, well, fuck you. We'll go and celebrate with the pies.
Well, I don't know what happened there, but it's just ridiculous. And then you could see when Dacos run it out of the bounds that's deliberate every day of the week.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's insane. Look, we can sit here and talk about umpires all night. We'll be here all night. But the fact is, they've got to get better. AFL's got to be harder on it, and they've got to fix it sooner than later.
Yeah, Dacos, big game, 39 touches. Yeah, look, a lot of those were probably to an umpire and back again. He was very, very looked after by the umpires. I'll give you the tip though. Darcy.
Yeah, play good. Play good. Play a very good game.
This kid, look, yeah, he weighs about 40 kilos. But if he could put on a bit of size, it's going to be hard because he's so skinny and lean, and I don't think he's got that build where he can put a lot of muscle on.
Yep.
But he could be just about anything if he really wants to.
Yep.
He looks good. And they were unlucky, the Dogs. Tom Liberatore, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen him have too many better games than that. 34 touches, 18 contested touches as captain.
Yeah.
Celebrating 100 years. So, not a huge fan of his old bands. But I'll tell you what.
But yeah, played a good game.
Libert had a crack of a game, and you know, if they had a won, I don't think it would have been that upsetting.
No.
So yeah. What else? Yeah, that game that was probably the goals. Darcy 4, the rest were pretty ordinary. Well, not ordinary, but like single kind of goal kickers for the Dogs. Where Collingwood had
Norton couldn't get hold of it. He couldn't do a lot with it. The issues going on there.
He's shit. Anyway,
moving on.
Essendon,
Adelaide. Essendon got a problem. They get scored too easy.
Essendon have got a problem because their coach is a cock. But that's
when they're paying over $1 million of Ben Mackay, a big spastic like that, I don't know what's going on, but he is a fucking idiot.
He's not worth fucking $1.50.
No, he's an idiot.
Fuck him off. Yeah.
Fuck
Merritt
him off. You can't kick 15 fucking goals and then get done by fucking 61 points.
That is the surprise, isn't it? It's not like they kicked 1 or 2 and got smashed. They kicked 15 goals.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like they had Merritt
Draper's a fucking goose too. Like he carries like a fucking. And Draper plays good against spastics and plays good against shit sides, and they think, oh, he's a good player, and he goes against players that like sides that are good, doesn't perform.
Yeah, you're right.
Doesn't perform. So he's just a fucking other spastic.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of issues on. Martin's another player that gets a lot of the ball and doesn't do anything with it. Merritt's probably the only one that fucking really puts his head on the ball and has a good go.
Yeah, look, he had, what do you have? 36 possessions, 4 goals, nearly 750 metres. Yeah, definitely. Easy.
But he won't get the free variants because I'll give it to Adelaide.
Well, I'll tell you what, Adelaide had a lot of very good players. A lot of very good players, yeah.
Jordan Dawson played another good game again.
Yeah. I don't think he kicked a goal, which is a surprise. He usually bobs up with one.
He plays that utility player, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But good. Look, good. They've got some issues. They've got some issues. Fucking Essendon. They've got a lot of problems.
Yeah, they're not a good side.
No,
they are not a good side. And fucking Scott's come out and said, "Oh, yeah, we're not rebuilding, but we're kind of rebuilding." Well, you fuckers have been rebuilding just as fucking since 2012.
Yeah.
So anyway, moving on. Port Tigers, fucking Tigers.
Well, they got their colours lowered. I suppose young kids fatigue when it might hit him. But look, good on them. They had a crack.
Last week.
They had a crack.
Yeah.
They missed Lynch, I suppose. They missed that T forward up top. They need someone to kick to. They didn't really get enough people to kick to.
Yeah. Harry Armstrong kicked 2, so
Yeah, young
welcome to the
fella. Layla didn't do as much
AFL.
as we did last week as well. He was a bit quiet, but yeah, look.
Yeah, but I'll give you the tip. Fucking Boak. What is he about? Fucking 75. Should have
Yeah,
retired.
he's playing.
Fucking
He's
from
always he's
normal work.
never a skillful player. Just plays his game. Just does what
Yeah,
he's got to do.
28 touches. Just keeps on keeping on.
Yep.
Rosie, fucking elite.
Yep.
He's a good player, and they'll get better. Like I've been pretty critical on Port only because of Mongrel.
I don't think they're going to be. They might be. They might just make finals. I don't know. It just depends. It's a long season. You
Yeah,
don't know. You don't know. Injuries is going to do it.
I didn't pick him to make the finals, but I could be proven wrong. I hope I'm not. Once again, sucked in Mongrel if they don't. But Georgiades has fucking stepped up. He kicked 4. Pau Pepper's back. He kicked 3. Rioli kicked 3. Rosie kicked 2. Burgon kicked 2. They've got a lot of goal kickers in this team, but they played the Tigers as well.
That's exactly right. Like Essendon this week will test them, and a couple other players they test them. We'll test them, see how they go.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Essendon will test them, but I think
You don't know because a blowtorch is on them now, so you just don't know what's going to happen. The blowtorch is on them on Bombers now. They might be coming out and perform, or they fuck off.
Yeah. Righto, big one. Saints versus Cats. Your Saints had a really good win, and you weren't surprised. Everyone else was, but you've said they line up well against the Cats at Marvel.
We do. But look, if we play like every week and get beaten, I'll be pretty happy because they took the game on. They tackled in numbers. They smothered the Cats in their own game.
Yeah,
I knew the Cats were going to come back because they're just a bit older and a bit more muscly bodies, a bit older.
Yeah,
where they keep Saints a bit young. Roll Marshall, if they didn't have him, they would have been lost it. They would have been gone.
Oh, Marshall had a blinder.
Killed him.
He had a blinder.
Absolutely flogged him.
I'll tell you, Zach Jones, he's got about 3 good games in him. He's played one early. This is probably one of the best games he's played. 27 touches.
Very good game. Hit the target. Set a lot of goals up, and also Jack Steele played well in that last quarter when needed him.
Jack McRae
is going to be
recruit of the year.
Yeah,
I know it's round 2, but 35 touches.
Again.
Yeah, like he is. Yeah, he's what you guys have been missing for a long time.
Yep.
So, but here's the thing for me about this game. Dangerfield gets off. Should have got at least a week because his name is Dangerfield. He doesn't get anything. He gets a fucking.
Yeah, look, I don't know if he needed a week. Like, there wasn't a lot in it, and it didn't hurt Burn, so I don't know. Look, I don't know.
But the problem is, everyone else touches someone in the head, gets a week.
Yeah, I don't think it really got him in the head, though. It sort of split up from his shoulder. I know what you're saying. You're right. You get him in the head, you fucking go.
That's bullshit. Yeah, fucking don't agree. He needs to fucking get treated the same as everyone else. It's bullshit.
You're right. Wing Hagen, another good player. He really helped out Holmes and kept Holmes pretty quiet until about last quarter. So, look,
You've had a lot of winners across the ground. He's
Stewart was a big loss for them. Stewart doing his knee, but I reckon he's going back this week. So
yeah, look, it looked really bad. I think he
just landed on it and bruised it.
Yeah, they reckon it may have been a little bit of turf toe that has caused it to look a little bit worse than what it was.
Yep.
Like Bailey Smith was out early, like he didn't play, replaced in the side, but
and Stocker was a big out too because he really lays a lot of tackles on those boys, and when he got out for concussion, we had to have the young kids in the back line, just didn't have that muscle. But anyway,
right. Lions Eagles.
Yeah, look, that was a bad game. Eagles come to play.
Yeah, this was a bit of a surprise. No one, like I said, that it didn't matter where they played. The Lions were going to smash them.
Well, you fucked up, didn't you?
I did fuck up, yes. Like you said, the Eagles, they come to play and they look good for a long time. But they need leaders. They're lacking the leaders to get them over the line.
Elliot Yeo, what's his future? You know, they've lost Dom G for the year. Tim Kelly, like he's hit and miss.
Kelly had a good game.
Who?
Kelly, he had an all right game.
He had a good game, but he's hot and cold. Harley Reid just needs to pull his fucking head in and play football and don't worry about anything else.
Yeah, exactly right.
And just rub the footy in their face.
Exactly right. Let the fucking footy do the talking.
Because he can do it, but right now, who wants him? No one wants a fucker. He's a fucking idiot.
Well, is he? There's talk about is he doing a Horn Francis where he acts like a cock so he can go home?
Yeah, don't know. Well,
Um, yeah,
Hall Francis is the same. Yeah, who knows? Don't
yeah.
know.
Who fucking knows? Anyway, look, if the Eagles got over the line, you wouldn't be fucking that upset. But
No.
they did well. Liam Baker played well again. Leading from the front, they were he was a good pickup for them.
Yep.
Lockie Neal back to his best, 25 disposals, 8 clearances.
And Ashcroft boys always going to be good too. Will
They
and
are
Levi
fucking good to watch, aren't
going
they?
to be good players. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to play a lot of footy together and upset a lot of fucking sides.
Yep.
Yeah. Brisbane get over the line again by 19. They're a good side, but they need to do better if they're going to back up the premiership.
Yep.
Righto. Hey,
There we go.
we're going to get
North versus
North versus
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Now, I just want to say one thing before we start. Look, hats off to Melbourne, who come out at the start of the year, said, hey, we've gone away, we've had a big talk, fucking hugs and kisses, and we've all forgiven each other, and, some hard truths were spoken, and, fucking big kumbaya type fucking thing. Turns out it was a big fucking circle jerk, and no cunts fucking listen to anything. These cunts are so fucking overrated. Like, Oliver's had a good game. Fucking Chandler has played the best game he's ever fucking played. Viney, fucking, he'll always give 100%. But fuck me, how can they get done by 10 fucking goals from North?
And you've got in here fuck with the week.
I've got fuckwit of the week as Simon Goodwin. How the fuck can you allow your fucking team to bomb the ball in long to fucking Compton? He dropped 2 fucking sitters.
Yep.
But took 12 fucking screamers.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we kicking it long to him? Why aren't we going, hey, you fucking Turner, Van Ryan, whoever, get this motherfucker out of the way.
Yep.
Fucking play up the ground, fucking over at the fucking boundary line, keep this cunt out of the middle. But no, they just allowed it, and they kept fucking kicking it high.
Gorn's got issues, like he's got a few problems with his family, so he's got a few issues on, and he played a pretty bad game. And look, Gorn's not the player he was back in the day. He's getting a bit old now, and they're expecting too much out of him.
I don't think he can do it by himself the whole time.
He can't.
But fucking Simon Goodwin, once again, fuckwit of the week. How can you? Why? Why would you come out with, after all the shit that Melbourne's gone through in the last couple of years, then come out and go, oh yeah, Max's got some fucking personal issues. Well, keep that to your fucking self. Exactly. He's had a bad game. He'll fucking back it up next week. Max is that type of player. He'll be fucking good next week, but for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you're right.
Why bring that shit up? Just fucking drawing more crabs, you fucking idiot.
Yep.
Anyway, let's not take this fucking win away from North Melbourne. They had a fucking game plan and they executed it beautifully. They ran that ball out of the middle with fucking finesse, precision, with dexterity. They fucking ran in numbers. Melbourne looked second rate. I haven't seen Melbourne play this bad since I witnessed Melbourne play Essendon in 2012 during the fucking drug cheat fucking thing, and they played a fucking third side and still got fucking beaten because we were shit back then, and we've certainly turned back the fucking clock.
You got issues too, I think.
Is that me or Melbourne or both?
Both, yes.
Fuck you. Cockhead. Anyway, back to North Melbourne. They were brilliant. They were fucking brilliant. Can't say enough about them.
Well, why don't you go back there and fucking flog off fucking Clarkson where you're going at it then, you fucking idiot. Move on.
Yeah, fucking moving on. Fuck them. Righto.
Dockers and Swans, mate.
Dockers and Swans. I didn't see much of this game, but I do like Josh Tracy. I really do like Josh Tracy. I think if he can get fucking a little bit more ball to him, he'll fucking kick a ton of goals this year.
So guess where McCartan played that week?
In the back line?
Yep.
And what happened? They won.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, fucking, who would have thought, eh? Who would have fucking thought?
They got McLean. McLean played a good game. He was probably the hard forward out there. I don't know, he'd been in the reserves a bit. Now he's back. Kicks 2 goals. Yep. Probably kicks 2 crucial goals that gets him over the line.
Exactly right. Yeah,
Um,
and they had a better
Chad
functioning
Warner
back
played a
line.
good game.
Yeah,
Lloyd
yeah.
always plays a good game.
Well,
Roberts played a good game. Jordan again. Jordan, fucking, I don't know why you
yeah,
come to the Ingo, you fucking idiots. But look,
yeah. Well, Chad Warner was putting on a fucking. It was pretty much a job interview for Chad Warner.
oh, he's playing. Well, look, they're all talks he's going to go back home, but look, who knows?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, fuck. Look, I don't have a list of who's playing this week. I know Essendon are playing Port. We've discussed that. I'll see if I can get a list up of who's playing. I
I
am
can get it
a
here.
little.
I'll get it here.
All right, no worries. Cheers. I'm a little underprepared because I've been travelling for 2 days.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
All right, you got Essendon Port, mate.
Yeah, fuck. Port easy.
Yeah, righto. What about Carlton and the Dogs?
This one is going to be a bit closer than fucking. You would think fucking a few weeks ago. You'd think Carlton would have fucking wiped the floor with them, but
I'm going to go the Dogs.
I'm going to go the Dogs too. Yeah. We'll see what happens there, but fucking, I think it'll be a close game.
Yep. Melbourne and the Suns. I'm going the Suns because Melbourne's fucked.
Well, I'm going to go Melbourne because I'm a fucking idiot and I
Yep.
can't fucking not pick them. These motherfuckers would want to win.
Next one's St Kilda and Richmond. So
St Kilda and who?
St Kilda, Richmond.
Richmond. The Saints.
Saints should win it, but look, Melbourne will probably come out. Richmond won't be a close game. Won't be a flogging.
Well, look, let's hope it is because the Saints could do with a fucking bit of a percentage boost
Yeah,
after getting
I don't think
flogged
it'll
at the
be a
start of
flogging.
the year. Yeah. Well,
Hawthorns
let's hope the
Giants.
Saints win.
I'm going to go the Giants this one. Hogan's back. Stringer's back. Who else is back? Someone else is back. Hawthorn.
Who's Hawthorn? Yeah,
I'm going Giants.
Hawthorn have been allowing teams to get back into the game. So
Yeah, I'm going to go the Giants this one. I reckon the Giants with the week off. I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon with Hogan back, they're going to be a handful up. Josh Battle and Barris won't be able to dictate what they want to do this one because they'll have too many forwards like Cadman. They'll have Cadman Green and then also Hogan up there to deal with. So it won't be just like an easy free with them. They'll have their hands full.
Happy with that. I'll go the Giants as well.
Brisbane and the Cats. Look, the Cats are going to come back and fire up. They're going to be pissed off what happened last week. But I think the Brisbane will get over the line.
Now, this game's up in Brisbane.
Yeah.
They're expecting a fucking shitload of rain. Now, I've just driven up to Brisbane, and it fucking pissed down the last couple of hours. Like
You wouldn't know what rain was if it hit you in the face, you fuckhead.
Mate, this was... I'm sitting at 80
Sure
k's
wasn't
an
a wet
hour.
fist
Fucking
just belt
can't
you
see
in the
a
face, you
fucking
fuckhead.
thing. You fucking...
Was it a wet fist belt you in the face, you fuckhead?
Big saggy fucking nuts hitting you in the face, you fuckwit.
Your own nuts.
But yeah, it fucking pissed down. So, yeah. And I'll tell you what, we pulled up, rain fucking stops.
Yeah, that's what it does. Stop pissing on yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to go Brisbane. Brisbane, too good up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next one's Adelaide and North Melbourne. Adelaide will smash them.
Adelaide, they're looking good. But
I told you. I told start of the year they're going to look all right.
Yeah, they haven't played anyone yet, though.
No, they haven't.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll smash them.
Last one is the Derby, West Coast and Freo.
Well, look.
I'm going to go draw.
Oh, big call. I like it. I'm going to go Freo, but if West Coast play anything like they did for 3 quarters last week, they're a chance.
Yep. I'll go draw.
Yeah, I like it.
That's it. And Sydney and the Pies have got the bye.
Yeah. Righto. Well, look, nice, short, sweet, this one.
Yeah, it was, because you're fucking out there pulling yourself in fucking wherever it is. And, yeah, rightio.
Righto. Well, for those out there, if you like what we're fucking talking about,
good.
Make sure
if you don't
follow,
like it, you can get
subscribe, fucking, exactly. I'm not too sure how it all works, but fucking give us something, give us some feedback, send a message, fucking comment, whatever. And yeah, we'll get back to you. If you want to hear something, let us know. All right, Simon, until next week.
See you later.
All right, see you, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good night.